It's a lovely Sunday morning, very windy here in the UK for some bizarre reason. I think there's a storm somewhere else. I'm out this morning on the Sur Ron for a little range test. It's spring, so I think the temperature outside when I checked when I left home was about 15-16 degrees. The sun is just starting to come through now, but yeah, it's very windy. I've done a route sort of into Reading, so it's more road speeds between 30 to 40 miles per hour, and I'm running at 31 psi currently because most of my travel is on road, so I like it as like the tire pressure to be nice and firm, so I can get maximum range out of it. I know if I probably change the tires to a smoother tire with less rolling resistance, it will probably also increase the range a bit, tiny bit. Don't expect too much. But yes, 31 psi. I know if you run it a little bit softer for off-road, it's much more grippy, and it's actually takes the knocks with a little bit more cushioning. So 31 psi, and yeah, I'm just quickly cruising around my area and seeing how much I can get out of a tank. So let's quickly have a look around the bike, and I will show you how far I've ridden so far. There's the little bike. It's just under 1,000 miles on the clock. Still pretty stock standard. It's the red one. I like the red. It's like a powder coated red. It's like almost like the matte color. It's the X controller. Nothing else done to it. The standard shock in the rear. I said I'm going to take this little flap off because it doesn't rain that much now. I think I might do that today. I also want to adjust the chain a bit because the chain I think is a little bit loose. I get a bit of clattering at the back as soon as you close the throttle. So I want to sort of adjust the chain a tiny bit, and it's fairly straightforward. You just basically loosen the bolts on both sides, and then you adjust it on both sides the same. Don't want it to go skew, otherwise you might bend the disc brake. So let's have a look at the mileage so far. On the battery screen it's saying 40%, yeah, and then on the little screen as well, 40%. There's my miles so far, and then if I go, so I've done 19 miles and my max speed is 47. I don't think excuse me, I don't think this speed is correct. I think if you test it on the GPS, it's more like 45. It does go a little bit faster if you go down a hill, but that's pretty much it. So yeah, I've done 90.3 miles, and yeah, I've got 40% left. I think I'm going to try and get to a a byway that's just around the corner. I'll see how far I can get and get some ride footage. So come along, enjoy. Just some quick feedback. I have done how many miles now? 26.6, and I have reached the 20% mark, and then there's a light, a battery light that starts flashing. I'll quickly show you how it looks like. So as you can see, 20%, you get, there's my trip, and you get this little light starting to flash at 20%. I'm not getting the power down. I'm going to do a few laps around my area and see when I actually get the when it basically restricts you. So let's have a look. Okay, quick update. It's now 11%, but it was 13%, exactly 13%. Then it basically caps my top speed to 20 miles per hour. Can't go quicker, and that's almost like walking. It feels like the bike is going to die. So I'm sitting at 11%. Let's have a look. So I wouldn't ride the bike much lower than that. You know, I'm gonna see if I can get it to about 10%. But that's about it. I would love to have gone to 1,000 miles, but there's no chance I'm going to make that. So that's 29 miles. So let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't ride past that 20% first warning of the battery. The only reason is if you do get stuck, you might be on a boat or on a road that requires you to drive a little bit quicker, and doing 20 miles an hour is really slow, you know, holding up cars and stuff. Okay, I am now down to 8%, and I've done 30 miles. I think in my winter range test I was getting up to about, I can't remember, I think it was like 26 miles. So you do get a little bit, you know, like say, I would probably say about 5 miles more. Yeah, and it's about 16 degrees out, and it's very windy, and I have been riding at the top end of the speed of this little bike, so between 30 and like 35-40 miles an hour. So that's it. That's my trip. Mostly road, and yeah, 5 miles more. Great stuff. Love this little bike. So hope you enjoyed. If there's any feedback or comments, please drop them down below. The other thing that I just want to mention to you guys, I bought this it's like a rubber mount for my phone, and to be honest, I'm going to try this on my my push bike, but these things are absolutely useless on something like this. It just wobbles all over the place, and it just goes all the way down. It doesn't matter how tight you do it up. Just, you know, I don't know, they advertise it as for mountain biking or whatever. I can't think that this will ever work. Got on Amazon, it looked good, but for this type of bike, or I would think mountain biking, you need something that's like solid, like a quad lock case with a mount or a ram mount. I did buy this little thing that I want to try out some other time. It's a little small rig, can fit a GoPro on here, or this for the Insta360. So I want to try this out. It's this little gimbal that clamps on. The thing is, all the Insta360 and the GoPro mounts is like massively expensive, and this little thing clamps onto the bar. I tested it yesterday on my daughter's bike, and it works perfect. Tighten it around the bar, anywhere really. Clamps it. You can also adjust this like a ball joint, and for £15, can't go wrong. So far I'm very happy with that. This thing, no, crap. So okay guys, hope you have a lovely Sunday. See you again. Cheers.